Welcome into Crafts and Coffee. I'm Kris.
I'm Kel.
And today we are bringing you another Mandy Manzano. It's been a while, but Mandy Manzano. Love it, it's darkest. Drills and Chills 2021. Yes, I'm participating.
She is. She's doing awesome. I love the colors.
Yeah, it's so pretty.
And my Drills and Chills canvas is at home. So here I'm working on Colorful Lady by DP with Sparklers.
Sparkles.
Why do I say that?
I don't know.
Sparkles. DP with Sparkles. And I love it. I've done the black already, and now I'm just working on the pretty, what do you call these? Crystals?
Things? Sure.
Yeah. And
Pretty
then there's
things.
ABs too.
Yeah,
so.
the crystals. Nice. Very cool. So we have, okay, my daughter and I have been obsessed, okay, nonstop watching Stephanie Harlowe on YouTube.
You got me into her.
And you're watching. And I saw somebody post on a Facebook group, and somebody said something about who do you watch, true crime or whatever, and they said Stephanie Harlowe. I said, who's this? And then they mentioned somebody else, and I don't care for her as much. She's the one that does the makeup while she puts it on. Baby.
Oh,
starts with a B. But anyway, Stephanie Harlowe is amazing. She is she's personable, she speaks well, she does so much research on these cases. It's not just that she just gives you the same old synopsis that everybody does. You watch ID channel and you get like the basics. I know of certain cases, John Benet Ramsey, Ted Bundy, or you can name any very well-known cases, but she gives you so much detail. Like she did a 6-part series on the Manson family.
I have not watched that yet.
I killed it in like 2 days.
Wow.
Like I was through it
and
so
you
fast.
learned a lot you didn't know before?
For sure. So, because she goes like in detail about every person, like where they came from, where they grew up, the type of person they were, what actually happened.
Wow.
But she's just amazing. So, and Teresa, she's a true crime buff like me, and she comes over every weekend, and that's all we watch.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We have watched so many of her videos. Like we go to bed at night, or the baby will be asleep in the room, and I have the baby monitor right here, and it's Stephanie Harlowe's playing. I'm like, this is probably not the best thing for the baby to be listening to while she's asleep, but it's pretty funny.
Oh.
But yeah, if you have not checked out Stephanie Harlowe, please do. If you love true crime, it's amazing.
We will link her below.
Yes. Shout out to Stephanie.
And I love how she goes, don't come for me.
Yeah.
Like she will tell you her opinion, and she's like, look, don't come for me.
Yeah.
Don't say these people deserve to die.
Right.
Because not all of these people are perfect. Most of us aren't, right?
Right.
So, but I remember
you don't
her
have
saying,
to be an angel to be a victim.
right?
You know?
And I just love how she said, don't say that. Don't come for me.
Yeah. She does not care. And she
even tells people like, don't unsubscribe if you disagree or like she'll
But
tell
she
you.
has like 500 and some thousand subscribers or something, doesn't she?
It's a lot.
It's a lot. She has a lot of subscribers. So she's been doing this for years. It's now like her full-time job.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, not now, but
she has
probably
sponsors.
has been. She has sponsors. But anyway, great channel. So shout out. Check it out if you haven't.
Yes.
And
she's my Betsy Lynn diamond painting. Stephanie
Harlowe. Yes. You said that in the other video.
Yeah.
I was looking at you like, what are you talking about? And then 9 Perfect Strangers on Hulu. If you haven't watched it, the season finale is this coming week.
Is it good?
I like it.
I haven't started it.
I like it. I finished White Lotus on HBO Max.
Uh-huh.
Didn't love that show. And now there's people that loved it. I didn't. I thought it was very slow. I thought it was like there was no point to it in the end. That was my take.
Oh, I hate that.
But I really like this. These dogs, man. I really like this this show. So I'm very excited. I hope it ends with a bang and that it was all worth,
That's kind of what I'm waiting for.
Right. And that's what I was waiting for with White Lotus, and it just never gave me that. Never. So anyway, I don't even watch TV anymore. because I'm just so busy. But when I do, I will watch either mostly Stephanie Harlowe because I can listen to it in the car too.
Yeah.
You know, you don't have to be watching. So
yeah, I love listening to her while I'm at work because I can still focus,
right,
but listen at the same time. Let's talk about clickbait.
Oh, clickbait. Yep.
Because I watched it, and then you were like, "Did you see it?" And I go, "Yeah." And you were like, "I think I know who did it." And I'm like, "No, you don't."
and the reason I watched it was because I saw you on Facebook or Instagram saying
with
that
Melly.
to somebody. Yeah, and
Melly.
I was like, "What is this show?" So I did. I thought I had it figured out, and I was wrong.
Yeah, Melly was watching it with her husband, and she posted, "Yeah, my husband thinks he knows who did it," and I said, "No, he don't."
Yeah, exactly.
It's one of those where it was good.
It was good. It was entertaining.
Twists and turns.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I would think one person did it, then I go to the other, then I go back to the other.
Right.
You know, so yeah.
Yeah, I had my girls watch it. I went over and stayed like 12 hours with the girls one day. And,
oh my gosh.
We watched the whole thing.
In one day? I took 2 days, but.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing. I got sick a couple weeks ago. I thought I might have had COVID, and I didn't, thank God. But I was homesick from work for 4 days. And so one of those days I watched all of Clickbait.
Wow. I watched it by myself.
Me too.
Yeah.
I like watching TV by myself.
I do,
unless
for the
it's
most part. But I love bouncing things off of other people too.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, I guess because my boyfriend, he writes like TV shows and stuff, and so he figures things out way faster than most. And so it's not fun watching with him because he can ruin it for me in the first episode. So now we don't really watch much together. I'm like, so after Clickbait, I'm like, you would never guess. And he was like, is a killer in the first episode? I'm like, yeah. He's like, I'll figure it out. But it actually, he didn't figure it out. But he did say, he watched the first episode, came in, he goes, it's someone he works with. He's like, it has to be someone he works with. And I'm like, and I looked at him, I'm like, you cheat. And he's like, I didn't cheat. And then he went and he started watching a few others, and he was like, that was just to throw you off. So in episode 6, he was like, I think I know who did it, you know?
And he guessed,
and he did guess.
Okay.
Yeah. Which, you know, like I said, I thought he would have got on the first one just because of what he does, and he always gets it right. And I'm like, I hate
So
him
did
for
he
that.
say he liked it?
He said it was okay. You know, it was kind of, and I get, you know, it's, even the girls were like, it was good, but it was kind of like soap opera-ish, and, you know, had kind of a feel to it that wasn't like, say, like 9 Perfect Strangers. That's, you know, it has such a, like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not good at, but anyway, it's,
well,
it's good. It's entertaining.
Every episode focused on a character. So I kind of like that because sometimes I forget or get confused, like who's who and who did,
right.
You know, but so it was really easy for me to follow, but.
Yeah. I guess we should have said spoiler alert. I'll put it on the screen. Because if you haven't watched it and you're going to watch
She'll put it on the screen, but no one watches this diamond painting.
I know, right? Maybe I'll just...
They don't know.
Maybe
They
I'll
don't
just...
know. You didn't give it away.
Voice something. Well, kind of. Not really, but, you know.
Yeah,
Anyway,
kind of. Anyway.
I'll just do a voiceover. Spoiler alert. So, Audible. I am on my 42nd book or so for the year, and because of Stephanie Harlowe, I have not been listening to my audiobooks. I have been listening to her. Can we count her
I
in?
wish.
I know, right?
I wish. Shit.
What are you on? How many books?
I don't remember.
Come on, man.
Fucking pitiful.
So you're not
like 10 or
so
something.
you're not gonna finish.
There's no way I'm gonna make it.
All right. So I win. Is that what you're telling me? I can stop now.
Oh, we're competing?
Yeah.
Oh.
It was wasn't it like a challenge?
Well, for yourself, not against each other.
I don't do things like that. I have to compete with somebody, or it doesn't count.
Okay.
You know better.
No,
so
then I'm gonna
Just
come
say I
up
win.
from behind.
Okay.
I'm gonna just play audiobooks while I'm asleep with the sound down all the way.
Really?
So my Goodreads counts it.
Wow.
No, I'm just kidding. I would never do that. But I usually have one book on Audible and one book I read. But, you know, picking up cross stitching now. I
Yeah.
mean, I should be able to listen and do that at the same time.
Right.
But there is so much concentration.
Uh-huh.
I'm just not reading.
Yeah.
Something has to give.
And the job should be it, huh? Can I not work? That's what I say. Can I retire
That
already?
would be ideal.
I am going to be 47. Isn't that retirement age?
Right?
I still got 20 more years, dude. Like, that's depressing as hell.
No, don't say that.
I'm not going to make it. One of my kids better get ready for me to move in with them in the next 10 years.
Nobody's going to want me working for them. So, yeah, I will not reach my 50 book goal this year.
Okay.
I'm not
Good to
giving
know.
up.
Good to know.
Really, you know, I should just set a goal of like an hour a day, right?
Sure. Whatever you got to do. But see, I don't like doing that because then I feel like
It's
I'm
work.
forced to.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't want to do that. If I feel like a book, cool. If I don't, I'm going to diamond paint. If, you know,
Yeah.
I'm over. I have enough I have to do.
I
I don't want
know.
to put things like that on myself. So.
Right?
I don't know if I'll hit the 50 book mark at
You
this
will.
point.
You will.
I will.
Do you listen to Stephanie Harlowe while you're at work?
Yes. If
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I can do that
Okay.
while I'm working. If I don't have any surgeries, then I'm just walking around. I can listen to her, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, or anyway, I don't know. We'll see.
Hi, booby. You have something in your eyeball. When I see dogs or animals have like a hair or some goober on their eyeball, I'm like, I would just.
Right.
That would get on my nerves, but I'm a human.
Oh my gosh, Teresa was so funny because we were watching Stephanie Harlowe yesterday, and she was like, Teresa goes, you know, yesterday she was talking about a story, and she said, oh, this person's a good person, he likes animals, and this and that, and Teresa was like, I'm really sick of that, so if you don't like animals, you're not a good person? I said, no, absolutely not. She was like, I take a lot of offense to that. I'm like, well, maybe you should like animals then.
Or at least pretend to.
I know, it was so funny. I was like, well, I guess at least if you don't want them harmed. She's like, well, I don't want them to die. She's like, I just don't want them near me. And I'm like, as my dogs are running around, she hates. And I have to tell this story. Teresa hates animal. Like, she's just not an animal person. Hates the dogs. So when she was pregnant and she was staying with me, she did not like my youngest dog, Finn. And she just couldn't stand this dog, and this dog would always bark at her. Well, guess who the baby's favorite dog is? Finn. She loves Finn. Every time he walks by, she laughs, and just her favorite dog. And I said, that's what you get. See?
Yeah.
It's because you didn't like Finn. Now your daughter loves him.
Yeah.
He's a good boy.
He is
My
a sweet
best
boy.
boy.
You could probably hear their pitter patter.
They want to go outside so bad. You guys have to wait. You have to wait, okay? Till after our video's done. So, we are recording, this is Kris and Kel with guest stars, the dogs. Guest starring our dogs walking around.
Or is it their video and we're guest
I know,
starring
right?
on their video?
I know, babies, I know. They're all looking at me like, Mom, please, let me go outside.
They're trying to ESP.
Oh my gosh, that's a fast tail. Whoa. If you guys knock over my diamond paintings that I just framed, I will absolutely cry.
Oh, hacking. Oh, bless you.
Goodness.
Oh, look at this.
Sneezing and hacking. That's great. I hope you all are dog lovers because this video is going to be extremely annoying. Wow.
Well, anyway, so I've been watching Big Brother, and I finally got my husband to start watching it, I want to say a couple seasons ago. He's not really good with consistency, so we started the season together, and I have it recorded on the DVR, and I have so many, I'm so behind that I'm like, I just watch it now by myself in the morning. Like, if I like to get up 2 hours before I have to leave for work, and I'll diamond paint for an hour and watch a Big Brother episode. And, you know, I fast forward through all the commercials. So that's what I've been doing. I really like Big Brother.
Never seen an episode.
It's a reality show that's so fascinating, the human condition and how they form teams or how they backstab each other, and I just, you know, it's like psychology. I like that. And then I'm watching not the Ring, the Circle on Netflix, and I love that show too.
Okay.
Those are the only 2 reality shows I watch. They're similar, but I just like that human condition, that psychology of, you know, different personalities making different choices, and yeah.
Interesting.
That's what I've been watching.
Cool.
Besides my football. So fantasy football, I won week 1 by a hair.
That's amazing.
Yep, so, and I'm in first place. I scored the most points out of anyone. So, I mean, I don't know if that'll last, but.
Very cool. Congratulations.
So, thank you. But it's a good start. And my Steelers play the Raiders, so.
Oh, party foul.
That'll be interesting this week. And yeah.
Where are they playing?
The Steelers play the Raiders.
Oh, in Vegas or
in Vegas? I think in Vegas, because I wanted to go to this.
Oh, okay. Man, for
I
your birthday, you should have got your tickets.
Yeah, I should have. Oh well.
Oh well.
I think maybe it's in Pittsburgh. I'm not sure, but
okay. Well, then that's more understandable if he didn't get you a ticket then.
For sure. So we're gonna go out Sunday and watch the game.
Nice.
And my best friend is a Raiders fan, so every year we always make sure to watch the game together.
Oh, okay.
So hopefully she can meet up with us and watch her team lose.
Ah. Nice. Very
and my
cool.
daughter's boyfriend, he loves the Raiders, so he was talking to us this week. And I was like, do you still want to keep coming over here, sir? Keep it up. And my husband and I have our NFL flags hanging up outside of the house.
Oh.
So I'm like, you see that flag outside hanging out? You better remember what house you're coming to.
Right? You better pray allegiance to the Steelers every time you come in here.
So.
Nice.
Yep.
All right, well, we're going to do a dad joke and end this because my dogs are on my nerves. And I got to deal with them. So, dad joke. Here we go. Boom. What do you call someone who refuses or...
You wrote that down
Wait
wrong?
a minute. Hold on. Damn, what's this word?
Oh my gosh, you wrote it.
Oh, I know. I missed a word. What do you call someone who refuses to fart in public?
I have no idea.
A private tutor.
Oh my gosh. That is one of the corniest.
That's amazing. Okay, do yours.
That is one of the corniest dad jokes I've ever heard.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Go ahead.
What does a nosy pepper do?
A nosy pepper?
Yeah.
I don't know what.
It gets all up in your business.
No, that's no.
Yes!
That's terrible. That's terrible.
Why?
Haul up in your.
Jalapeno in your business.
What kind of accent was that?
I never know.
That was a terrible joke.
Jalapeno in your business.
Wow. All right.
Well, you don't let me do two, so that better be good enough.
No, you don't know because you don't get to pick a bad one and then a good one.
Why was that a bad one?
Because it's terrible.
You laughed.
It's terrible. What do you
You
guys think?
was it terrible?
It's terrible.
Which dad joke did you guys like best?
Let us know in the comments section.
Jeez.
Bye, crafters.
She's always competing with me.
Bye. Bye.